Ready? All right.
Let me see that.
Hold on to that one. I have the green
Did you see that?
one. No. No, I can't.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Wait.
Some shades, bitch.
You'll be fine. You look gorgeous. I wouldn't do you dirty trust. Worst case scenario, I put a face on top of your face.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just put a picture there. You're just moving around, but the picture
Yeah.
stays still.
Be like, I'd like to hide my identity.
Hi, my name's Mimosa. That's Mimosa. And today, no. Hi, my name's Mimosa. That's Mimosa. And you're watching Bottom of the Barrel, the show where me, as in just me and my multiple personalities. Hi, my name's Mimosa. That's Mimosa. And you're watching Bottom of the Barrel. Oh, no, I didn't say bottom correctly. Come on, Mimosa, come out. Hi, Hi, it's Mimosa. That's Mimosa. And you're watching Bottom of the Barrel, the show where I interview the eliminated queens of the Showdown Season 6, sponsored and hosted by Roundup Dance Hall. And today I have the Iconique, or is she?
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Whew. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit emotional because
We're not there yet, girl. We can't tell them yet.
You're right. You're right. Sorry. Let me control my emotions. I'm just a bit excited for this because I've been putting this off for a little bit, but I'm here.
I've literally recorded everybody else but you.
But me, bitch. But me.
So we have here Iconique. She's a local Dallas drag queen. She is the cast no event coordinator of Dirty Dick's drag show on Sundays, where I sometimes come and co-host and maybe do a number depending on how many girls show up.
And she's a good host. She's a good host.
Thank you. I do enjoy being on the mic.
Sorry. Co-host. She's a good
Co-host.
co-host. Gatherer, everything under
The sun and moon, the stars. Her alignment is Libra. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
So she can't ever decide what to do, and she makes other people do her work. Anyway, so no, thank you so much for coming. Me and Iconique have been living our sisterhood. Actually, she was actually my first sister that I made at the Showdown. Okay, well she's dying. We'll take a break real quick.
Sorry.
She needs some milk.
Don't get me going, bitch.
Okay, this is a long break. I'm counting this as a break.
Sorry.
I would get up and help her, but I look kind of good right now, so.
I'm just diagnosed with serving cunt.
So from the Showdown, this is my first sister that I made at the show. We've been really like coming through for each other, having fun. Eventually, we'll start drinking wine. Eventually. So we do have Iconique. She was the first one to be eliminated on her season,
First
season.
place.
First place. She is the pork chop of season 6. She was eliminated on the second episode because
Well, I would say I'm more Vanessa Vanjie of season 10.
Okay, well,
because I'm memorable, girl.
Oh, okay.
Get it right. Get it right.
Well, we'll see if you get to come back.
We'll see.
What? Anyway, she was the first one to be eliminated. Technically, we were on the second episode. The first episode, nobody went home. And today we're doing the 2 eliminated drag queens, the first and second to be eliminated. So the first one is Iconique. Iconique. And the second one was me, yours truly, Mimosa. And that's why I'm doing these podcasts, because I actually have the time. And this is well
Was that a
after the
read?
competition.
Was that a read?
What? No.
Having time.
Time? Yeah.
Okay,
Because then
okay.
now I have the time.
She has the
Who
time.
am I reading?
Me.
No, I'm talking about myself.
Okay, work, work,
No,
work.
but she did cancel me like 18 times.
Well,
Not as much as
That is mahogany.
on brunching with Mimosa, but out of the show, out of the showdown. Anyway, I'm rambling, girls. I'm rambling. How are you doing, baby?
I'm doing pretty good. We just were working on something earlier,
We
but
are.
now,
We can go ahead and talk about
oh no,
it
no, no, no,
because
no.
this won't be posted until the day of.
Girl, I'm still not trying to give that girl props. No, I'm joking.
You're so
I'm
silly.
joking.
So real quick though, Iconique asked me to come over to help her with an outfit. I thought she was gonna be more of like guidance, like supervision help, not actually sewing it for her. I'm doing the
Well,
bottom part.
I didn't bring my machine, so that would have sped it up a lot quicker. But she made the pants, and I'm going to
hmm
make the top.
And
So,
this is for Hera. This is gonna be for the Barbie
decades of a
decades.
Barbie.
She
Yeah.
got the 80s.
Yes, she chose that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't remember the rest of the challenge, but I know the run I always remember the runways.
Hmm.
And
I mean, do you think the runways even matter?
yeah, they score us on that point.
Hmm.
So yeah, it does matter. They literally score us. That's the where they
Well,
get
I
their
mean,
scores
which do you
from.
think they like?
They literally tell us it's 10 points.
No, but like, which do you think they take into account more whenever they're deciding who's winning and who's like?
No, so it goes off of the point system. So the
Mm,
girls who get the highest points are the ones who get on the top. And the
okay.
girls with so it's not based off of like if that was the case, I would have never been on the bottom. They literally go off the points, not like kind of like, what is or
I
isn't a
mean, even in the
situation.
point system itself, sometimes
Well, the
I
queer off
question
doesn't
the
do
judge.
point systems. They
Hmm.
go off of their feelings, which I
Hmm.
enjoy. I
Right.
like that, you know. But anyway,
By the way, can we just take a moment to appreciate the mask that Miss Mimosa is wearing? Isn't it stunning? I
that
just
looks so
can't stop looking at it.
scary.
It's like the detailing of it, the bedazzling bitch.
Does
You
it
could
even
see it.
show?
Yes, I
Mm.
think it will.
We'll see if it shows on cam.
But
Well,
it's
anyway,
sickening, and she made this herself.
thank you, thank
Props,
you,
props,
thank you. I also
props.
made this I also made this Akatsuki cosplay.
Well, I mean, that's not as sickening.
Oh, it has little stones on it. Well, it's gonna be sewn red as well. I just haven't gotten the red stones. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that maybe next paycheck. But anyway,
Mm.
how you been, girl?
I've been pretty good. I've been booked and busy.
Why aren't we doing the show this Sunday? What's up with that?
We're gonna try taking a break and seeing how it goes, because some people they don't show up for the drag show, they just happen to walk into one. And then some people will be like, oh well, I missed this Sunday, but I can just go next week.
Right.
Things like that. So it's gonna be something that you don't want to miss, but we're gonna try it out this week, so see how it goes. If not, we'll just go back to our regular scheduling.
So you're trying
But
to tease the girls. You're
mhm,
trying to cuck them.
basically, yes. But I've been doing that. I've been performing all over. I just recently started dancing at Halos as well, so that's been cute.
As a boy.
As a boy, I will say they are definitely into more masculine men, or like those big
Well, it is a gay
macho.
bar, not a chaser bar.
But I mean, I am the only like hyper feminine one there. So,
I wonder how you even got that job.
well, I mean, I knew Euphoria, so shout out to Euphoria. I love you.
Euphoria, helping the dolls, helping the
The
dolls.
main hostess of Halos. You can
Ugh,
catch her um the Fridays or whatever they're called. Yeah, you can catch her there. She's sickening. But yeah, I've been working there. It's been they take good care of you and shit, so it's really good. I've been performing all over DFW. Mm. So yeah, right now I'm taking a little break.
I've noticed
So
that.
it's been, let's see, since last week since I've done any performance or a show. So I've been resting up.
I
It's been
wish I
pretty
could say the
nice. It's
same.
been pretty
I've been so
nice.
fucking busy this week.
I
I
can tell,
helped
Miss Thing. I can
I
tell.
helped Chanel with FFI on day 1 and day 2. Oh, girl, she had me sewing. I did her editing for her videos. I made her the Chanel bars. Like I made her chocolate bars.
Mm.
Like they look like actual chocolate bar wrappers.
It's chocolate.
Very much that.
Well, anything else going on with you?
No, not really. I'm just really
Mm.
I can't wait to get to the stage where I can just like relax for like a week or so
Mm-hmm.
and not do any kind of drag. But we'll see how it goes. I have to like tomorrow make something for Inanna, and we need to go fabric shopping. But I have like this weird feeling that I'm gonna. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about you, girl. Okay, so when you applied for the showdown, did you think you were gonna get in the first go?
I will say whenever I went there, that was probably my first time going to Roundup. I've like heard of the Queens before and I've seen them perform there, but that was my first time going in drag. And I remember going, and that's when I met Stella D'Angelo. Shout out Stella D'Angelo.
She'll be going here eventually.
She's she's also a season 6 of the Showdown sister. So yes, she did pretty good on the rose too. So
was there anybody we talked about that with androgynous love cage? Well, like during the time we talked, I did like she wasn't there to see him, but I did like mention a lot of like how Hera did an amazing job and how like nobody expected it, so that's why it was like amazing. And then like Stella as well, she did like a mean girl vibe to it, like very monotone. It was so good,
yes,
so good.
she looks great too. The hair
She
flips.
did. Did you see what I posted on the Instagram? Where it was like it was from FFI, and one of the guy was dancing in this like sportswear. They look exactly.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I did see that.
That was so funny. I was with adrenaline rush when we saw that.
Word.
See, I'm not salty.
She's not. So.
Not salty.
But back to the topic.
So yes, when you did you know any of the girls before you got there?
I knew of Diamante, and I heard that she was like speculated to be on the show as well. But I was like, no, that's not connecting the dots because she's busy somewhere else and she just did a pageant and things like that. So and then I did hear of Lulu Davenport. I mean, who hasn't heard of the Davenports? Let's be honest.
I haven't. That was the first time I met her.
Really?
There's a lot of Davenports, girl. I can't know them all.
There is. That's true. It's like one of the biggest houses. Anyways, but when I went, I came in my glam, my.
But shout out to Lulu. She's gonna be the last girl that I interview. I need to contact the Bean.
She'll probably disqualify herself from this too.
The Bean? Oh my God, no! I think she'll come. She is my cousin. You know, like drag cousin.
Oh, work.
You though. So when you came in, like, and you looked everybody around, was there anybody that you immediately was like, "Whoa, like their outfit looks great," or "Oh, I'm gonna look out for them during the competition"?
I will say, I mean, obviously, Bradina.
Right.
She looked great from the jump. Her mug is right. Her body's right. She has great outfits. I mean, sometimes it's just a simple bodysuit, but she accessorizes it well. So
it's also the confidence. Bradina is a sickening queen, so I do agree. She is sickening.
And I told her this last time as well. I was like, your drag to me seems like you studied it. Like you watch Continental videos, you watch performances, you know what queens to look at, and you take what you nitpick what you want and apply that to your drag. And I'm like,
And she does have a little like je ne sais quoi about her drag. It does feel polished. Yes. Very like she's on the right way. She's already there. She has arrived. Like it's basically everything now is just filling out the performance and stuff like that. And she
did have competition experience because she did
Rising Star, and I loved her number, her 15,000-minute number.
Anyways, enough about Bradina. But yes, her as well. I mean, who else? Let's see. I mean, honestly, I did have some like, oh, okay, work. Like, I like your style. But, because, some girls are just pretty, but they can't entertain a crowd. They're not performers. And we also have some first-time performers, too, there.
And they'll be on here eventually as well.
And I was gagged about that, too. And I was like, okay, work. Like, Inanna, Hera, there was first-time performing that week. And anyways, but yeah.
So the first week we did our talents, our personal, like bring our best. What did you do?
I did a cute little one too. I mean, I'm pretty sure, and I was talking to Stella behind the scenes too, and I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure every other girl, if not every girl, is gonna do a number, a 1-2, something to dance. Classic.
I was the only one who did something different.
You brought out the chair, the table, and all that.
My little monologue, my mix.
She was at the bottom for that.
And what did you perform, girl?
I did.
Didn't you do
Supernova.
a mix?
No, I just did a.
Oh, you did do Supernova. That's right. I was so happy.
It's my favorite song to perform. That's like a day one song. It's cute. It's fast. It's upbeat. You can do tricks. All that. I did I wore a wig as well. So, which is like, ooh, Iconique with a wig, you know, because she has naturally long hair. So the girls were gagged to see that. And then I did a cute little reveal with my outfit too and slip. I was like, oh no, my wig, but whoosh, you know. That was cute. I got a perfect score for my performance. So I was like, okay, work. They lived for it. Um,
What did you wear for that runway?
I actually used my old high school prom dress that I remade and bedazzled as well. So I was like, you know, let me do a cute little simple. I put it together in probably like 3 days, and I added like a little reveal aspect because, you know, I'm a body queen, so I love to show the legs, show the waist, everything. So yes. But even going further back, but before I even got casted, I was the last girl to get casted actually, because
Mm.
when I walked in, you know, Marissa, she came up to me, she was like, "Oh my god, I love your makeup. You know, what's your name?" And I was like, "Iconique," and she was like, "Oh, that's interesting because we actually have a runway called Iconique." And she was like, "How fast can you get an outfit by Monday?" And take into consideration that was Saturday. So I had 2 days, one day technically. Um, and then I was like, I'll pull it together. And I was the only bitch wearing blue, but I had red accents. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a cute
Me and you
outfit.
didn't have main red. I didn't
Hmm.
have any red in mine.
That's why she was a barrel.
Here's a
She was a
picture.
barrel.
We're gonna put a picture of her and me as well.
Hmm. Right. Um, but I was like, you know, this is something I was told it gives Casey Musgraves. I was like, okay, I could see that. Yeah, maybe if I had a hat on or anything, but I thought it was cute. I did like the original promo photo.
Did you wear a
Whenever,
hat?
no, I just had my hair curled and everything, teased to the gods. We'll insert it right here.
Yeah, I was already gonna put it. That's what I was
We'll
talking
do it
about
again. I just
earlier.
want to show it off. I'm
Okay, I'll do it
sorry.
again.
And then what else? I was living for the photo shoot moment. I was eating my shit up. I was just girl. I did 2 photos and I was good to go. Good to go. When you're naturally photogenic, you can do shit like that. I was giving them hair flips and all.
I wasn't a fan of my promo, but I was a fan of that little dance thing that we did.
Mm-hmm. That was cute. But yeah, and then I got casted, and then she gave me the email with like all the challenges and competition that you're gonna do throughout the weeks and shit like that. And I was like, okay, work. Let me try to make some outfits. I planned up to 4 weeks in advance, so up till the first week, and then celebrity impersonation.
Who would you have impersonated?
Mariah Carey.
Ooh, that would
Mariah
have been
Carey.
hard.
That would have. No, I'm a lamb. Trust. First and foremost, I'm a lamb. Lamely, whatever. Jalen.
I don't know.
But and then I would have done for like the performance. I would have
Not that shade
done.
towards our queen J Lo. She
Girl,
was.
she don't even sing her own
It's a
songs.
fine. It's fine. And she's still Jenny
I'm more
from the blog.
Shakira friendly.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that she got.
I'm more Shakira friendly
Le.
because my hips do not lie. But yes, and then
Well, all I can say is this: lucky that my breasts are small and tumble. Before you confuse her for mountains.
mm, yeah.
Well, anyway, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, guys, and we
We're
like
powering through.
had a trials and tribulation during this like sewing fiasco. You
Girl, I don't even want to talk about it.
okay? Let's move on then. Very much, very
Mm.
that. So the second episode was what was it? Oh, it was the runway.
Yes.
And the runway challenge, which is the ball challenge, and the ball
Mm.
challenge is basically when we have to present 3 individual looks.
That was technically
And
like our first week.
that was technically our first week. So the theme was was it celebrity?
Evolution.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it was discography. It was
Discography
the evolution of discography, and I chose to do Selena Gomez. My first look was Wizards of
Well,
Waverly
let me
Place.
just say this. Let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
I originally was going to do Selena Gomez too.
Oh, that is right.
And we had this discussion in the group chat with the rest of the girls.
Uh-huh.
And I specifically asked first before any other bitch texted, and I was like,
No, I said it first. You asked us what is everybody doing, and I said Selena Gomez, and then you were like, I think so, I am too.
well, no, I said,
But I would
was
have been
gonna
more
do
than
that
happy to go
too.
against Selena.
Mm-hmm.
I was more than satisfied.
But that is a lot easier to like.
She's a
compare and
sister.
contrast.
See, she even gave me the thing.
Mm-hmm. And I mean,
You
did
told
not.
me you did say this though. If you're gonna do it, you better do it sickening. Did
And
I
she did,
deliver?
and she did. She was top that week. So
I was a
congrats
top
to her.
for the first time
And
ever.
I went home that week. So yeah.
So I did Selena Gomez and I did Wizards of Waverly Place. And then my second look was the Maria Antoinette. And if you want to know what I did for the third look, go to Instagram at Mimosa Was Taken. That's MIMOSA Was Taken. If you want to see that third look, because I don't want to say it on here. Just in case, like, I get a lot of views, I'm not trying to get canceled immediately.
Yeah.
But you ended up doing Christina Aguilera.
Tina, yes.
And your critique, critique
Courtry.
critique that they gave you was that you did one
I
era.
didn't do that much of an evolution. But to be fair, I was in my mindset, I wanted to be the only bitch who did one specific iconic era, because Iconique, that everyone got the reference, everyone knew the look. Because bitch, I did my research too. I was like looking at documentaries, re-going through the music videos, and like back in the 2001 MTV days, watching all those performances and shit. And I did my research, girl, and I did every little reference. Because the previous week too, Daphne had clocked me saying, it's about the details. It's about the details. We want that. And she didn't say anything about it that week, but she just said that you wore the same wig twice. And I was like, yeah, but I started in the beginning of an era. And it was after she went on the MTV stage and kissed Madonna and Britney, the infamous kiss, yes. And then, which she had like black hair too, so I wore my natural hair, I curled it and everything. And then I went on to Dirty, the music video. And that was my best outfit out of that. Because I was wearing chaps, it was sexy as hell. Enter performance clip. No, I'm joking. Um, and then that one was cute. I wore the iconic dirty blonde with like black striped wig. And then for my final look, which was like the ending of the dirty era, which was like whenever she had that whole beef with Eminem and shit like that. And I wore the same wig, but I was
She
gonna
was
wear,
talking shit.
yes, but different outfit and all. It was simple, but it was there and it was cute. I will say my only regret was that for my first runway, which was after it was like supposed to be the wedding shit, and I could have worn a different outfit that I had in mind, but I ran out of time trying to like adjust it because I had like sleeves and I had a big ass train and shit like that. So it was just like, you know what? No, let me have like a bralette and bedazzled shorts, and it was cute. It was cute, but I guess it wasn't enough.
I honestly think that because you did Christina, I think what you should have done was like
Something
Playhouse
from like
Disney.
burlesque or
No,
something.
no, you should have done Playhouse Disney. You should have done then Dirty, I believe, and then I don't know if Dirty came out before Lady Marmalade or after Lady
It was the
Marmalade.
same era.
Oh, I think you could have gone away with it, like doing
Mhm.
like Dirty and then doing Lady Marmalade and giving three iconic different looks. Because I think that the Lady Marmalade and the Dirty looks were so different. Also, I think you would have looked so sickening with like that super like curly poofy wig that she wears for that
Mhm.
album. Also, an excuse to be in a corset and panties, mama.
You're right.
Like some little sexy wear and you know I still think Little Kim was a true star of Lady Marmalade. But
Oh, 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 oh,
when you
oh,
were
oh,
in the
oh.
bottom, what
Okay,
was
to
the
be fair, I
song?
did not think I was going to be in the bottom at all. I
Well,
thought I was safe.
I thought you were safe too.
And looking at other runways, who else was in the bottom? Soriana and Adrenaline. So we were bottom three, and I was like, you know what? Um, I gave the details. I gave body, which is
Let me take it back. Anyway, so I thought you were gonna be safe too.
so did everyone else, girl. Because when they announced Iconic, you will be lip syncing, girl, I heard what? And I looked around and I saw every other bitch wondering the same thing. Me too, bitch. I was gagged. I was gooped, gagged, and pooped.
And what was the song that you had to perform?
End of Time by Beyonce. Which, first of all, I did not live for that song. I mean, I never
Okay,
heard of it.
be careful with the beehives.
Well, I mean, I love me some Beyonce too. I perform
Just not that song.
just not that one. For me personally, I had no rhythm to it, no attachment. But I mean, I gave it my best. And if you look at the lip sync, bitch, I won that lip sync. Soriana, I mean, come on now. Because if you look at the lip sync back, I had a wig reveal. She had a wig reveal. I did cartwheel into a split or a split in general, and she did the split immediately after. And she had the little Beyonce mannerisms, like things like that. And I was giving that too. I was giving hair flips. I was giving performance energy, but I was gagged.
I also remember them not being satisfied with that lip sync battle either.
Mm-mm. But I mean, no one wants to go home first. It was. I mean, I wasn't. I mean, in the moment, I was like, yeah, in my feels, and I wasn't tearing up. I guess Ariana was. I should have done that, girl. I was like, have a sob story and shit like that. Um, but no, let me pace myself because I got a lot of things to say. Got a lot of things to say.
Well, on that note, though, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hey, it's your homegirl Mimosa, just taking a quick break to give you time to follow us on all platforms at Mimosa Was Taken. That's Mimosa was taken. And follow my guest, Iconique, at It's Iconique. That's IISS_ICONIQUE. And we're back. If you haven't noticed already, we have a cute little Bulbasaur right here. Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon in the Pokédex entrance, and ironically, Iconic was supposed to be eliminated. With that being said, Iconic, were you robbed?
That's it's an interesting question. I to be honest, I wasn't expecting to be asked that.
So how did you feel about my promo look, girl?
It was cute. I liked it. I mean, when I first walked in, I was like, okay, everyone's doing a cute little, and then bitch, you're the only one and they're wearing a fucking barrel.
Did you get it though?
Yes.
Or was it like too weird?
It was cute. The color palette, bitch. Her makeup was so fish. Her mug, everything. The lips, like literally lips.
I started 2 hours beforehand.
Really?
Like I really took my
and
time.
she did brows that time too.
No brows.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. It was just smooth. It was
It was
just
smooth. It's because of the way I contoured my forehead. But I did pop off on that makeup that day.
It was really sickening.
I was really surprised you made an outfit in like a couple of days because that barrel took me a couple of like weeks.
And that was my girl. I mean, you had to paint it, you had to shape it and all. So I don't blame you. So give props. I give my props.
Thank you. I might put a picture up here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much editing I'm gonna do. That's for future Mimosa to decide. But moving on from that subject, I mean, like, while you were lip syncing, what was going through your mind, girl?
I mean, it was like, okay, fuck. I've been listening to the song for like days on end now, replay. And then, bitch, it has a long ass intro. But okay, I was confused why they didn't play the full song.
That part.
They never played the full songs. Like they expect us to learn it all, and we don't know when they're gonna cut it off at all. Sometimes they do it like halfway. Sometimes it's like 2 minutes into it. It just depends. I mean, anyways, but yeah, I was gagged about that because I was ready to like do the full like I was warming up and I was getting into it and I was giving like movements and shit. I was trying to channel my best. I wasn't going for Beyonce because no one can do Beyonce. So you can try to do your
Well,
little.
I don't know about that. Trinity K. Bonet does a really sickening Beyonce.
She does. The Super Bowl performance was sickening.
I'm so surprised she did. She was robbed on that episode of
Right?
RuPaul. She should have won that.
Who won that? Wasn't it
Jan.
Jan.
And I think there was other moments where Jan deserved the win a lot. You know what I mean? Like there was a time and
Do
place.
you agree that she should have won the musical in her original season?
Can you pass me that please real quick? Tell me more about that episode because I don't really recall
It was the Madonna musical where Gigi Goode won whenever she did her blonde hairdo moment. Her like a no, because Jan did like a virgin.
Here we go. Let me tell you how I feel.
So
I told this to Androgynous because I was telling her about the Hera and Stella vibe. And I said this. What made Hera's roast better than like Stella's, right? And it wasn't like I would say this 1 out of 100. Hera did 100 and Stella did 99.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why it feels that way, because I mean, honestly, they were both sickening. I actually truly believe it should have been a double win.
Right? I was literally thinking the same thing.
They should have had that double win. Honestly.
I mean, they're
Because
fine with sending two girls home, but
right. Here's the thing, though. Maybe I'm wrong because, like, I was like, it was all wild. It was wild for me. Anyway, so Stella
shout
and
out to Roundup, the Showdown season 6.
I used to hate the Roundup dance hall, like the dance area for performing in drag,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so used to like performing at S4 because it's like a
Girl,
T
that
zone.
stage is
But
slippery as fuck.
now that I have performed in like at the Roundup, I love it. I think I definitely will start doing like the Mondays show with Erin. I think
I do
after
it
Hanging Burger
constantly,
Marys is
yeah.
over.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, though, I was telling the reason why Hera's was so sickening is because we weren't expecting that from Hera. You know, she has a very like relaxed and quiet personality. I wouldn't say quiet, but very relaxed and low tone personality behind the scenes, like BTS, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And like for her to come out blazing like that, it's sickening. It's like
She came prepared
it's the
too.
underdog tone because no one was expecting that for her. But the other thing that made Stella so sickening is the fact that she did it without any fucking prompts.
Yeah.
She had no notes, no phone. So like that's kind of how I feel about that situation from Drag Race. That like we expected Jan to be able to do the episode. And because we expected it from her, we weren't really gagged because she did a good job. But the thing is, though, we weren't expecting the same from Gigi because that was the first time we've seen Gigi kind of act.
Yeah.
So it was one of the situations where it's like the girl that we don't expect it for did a good job, but the girl that we expected to do a good job delivered what we were expecting, and what we're gonna like hate her for or not give her the credit because of whatever. So I do kind of feel in general that there was moments and times in Jan's original season as well as in her All-Star season, even though I'm not a big Jan fan,
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing against her, but I do still agree that there was moments where she really did deserve the win, and I was kind of surprised that they didn't even give it to her because I really don't feel that her like Lady Gaga was better than Trinity K. Bonet's. Because the thing about this is the thing about that Trinity K. Bonet on her original season when she was talking right. Bianca Del Rio did read her for motherfucking filth, and then said
What can
like
you do?
successfully, quickly. She really came for her. Then she's like, "Oh, I do a Beyonce," and then like Bianca says something funny, like I don't know, like I'll something like she needs to see it or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Maybe I'll put the
Mm-hmm.
clip right here. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe I won't get like demonetized. Well, I'm not monetized to begin with, but right.
Yet.
I do think that her Trinity was so much better because it was like awesome. Like that was her redemption arc, and I wish they would have given it to her because the thing is, people were not expecting her to do a good Beyonce, and she turned that up.
And you
The
know what?
movements were on
Beyonce
spot.
acknowledged it too. She noticed it.
And the
So
makeup wasn't that bad, like because she doesn't have Beyonce's face, but she paints it. Like that's
exactly.
art right
She
there.
had the hair, she had everything, the
It was
mannerisms, all of
sickening.
it.
So that's kind of how I feel about that question, kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
I just, yeah, that's it. But enough of that random ass rant, girl. You can't get me talking about Drag Race. So I was sad to see you go. I mean, like obviously, I feel like we were building a friendship, and I'm really happy that that friendship kept on building even after the episodes and stuff like that. You were like, I mean, you were the first girl to book me.
I'm a queen's queen. I love, because I mean, bitch, when I started doing drag, it was just me, and I'd have to call every bar like, "You guys looking for more performers?
Hmm.
Is there spotlights? Is there extra
You never
space?"
like message people on Facebook.
Um, but yes. What was the question?
When did you start doing drag?
I mean, literally most of my life. Like I've always been that feminine person, that feminine energy. So I've been like, best believe I was the only bitch in high school dressing up, wearing skirts, platforms, heels, things like that. And I would never get dress coded because I'm pretty sure the like administrators were afraid of like coming off as like homophobic or like insulting. So I took that to my advantage and I was like, yes, so I'm gonna wear what I
As you
want.
should.
But when it's like different when it looks good on someone because when a skinny bitch wears something.
Is it actually a good thing, or is she just skinny?
Exactly. Or no, more of like when skinny
No,
girls
it's too late.
wear
You can't take it
because
back.
well, let me add on to it. When skinny girls wear something
You
and
heard it here first. Iconique hates skinny
shut
people.
up, bitch. I like skinny legends. That's what I like.
I like Trixie Mattel.
Yes. But let me finish, girl. But when skinny girls wear something and it's like, oh well, it's not skimpy, it's not like provocative or whatever. But when some big titty bitch wears it, it's like, oh girl, cover up. You can't wear that. Things like
Mm-hmm.
that. And that happens in general, still in drag, because like I mean, I've seen some girls wear just like a simple bodysuit and people live for it. They eat that shit up every time. And it's like, okay, that's cute. But when some girls like Mimosa, for example, pull out some angelic feather dress, which is
Oh my god.
gaggy as well, insert image. And other things like her second week, which is her Selena week, which she got a top placement for that sickening rose feathered gown. Speaking of which, she made one for me too. So I have my first custom outfit by Mimosa.
Mm-hmm. What are we calling it? Laced.
Meow.
See?
Laced.
I'll put like a little.
Meow.
Meow. Wearing the
Meow.
mask too.
Huh?
You're wearing the mask for it too.
Oh yeah.
Meow.
So, but I don't have like a big thing of yarn to play with, you know.
Mm-hmm. But I'm excited to see the rest of this outfit. She has a sickening spine made out
Oh
too.
yeah.
That shit's big as fuck.
Oh, I gotta get fur though. I gotta get some faux fur. Gotta get some white faux fur and turn it into a bodysuit. And maybe like some like leg warmers, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that we changed the lights. It's giving me such like cool vibes. It's giving me that scene in like movies where you're like
Meow.
out and you're like discombobulated and
Have
you're
you
like
seen Euphoria?
yeah, but like don't interrupt me. Like that thing where you're like, whoa, what's going on, girl? This is what's happening. Okay, you're on drugs right now. You're on some
Shh.
hallucinant
Don't
shit
say
right now.
that. Don't
Okay,
say
like I'm not real.
my paralysis.
Your paralysis demon. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good
And
to
of course
finally
she's
talk to
sickening too. Look
you.
at her. Yes.
What was? Do you
In a
already?
different universe, I would have won. I would have gone wins. Um, you know, I wouldn't have been in the bottom the first week. Um, you know, I could have possibly won this season or gotten top 4 and do my little bookings and shit
Was
here
there a
and there.
challenge that you were excited for?
The roast. I was excited for the roast. I was
Same.
excited for
Well, I
the.
wasn't excited for it. I just really wanted to experience a roast.
Mm, I felt I would have done good. I'm more of an improv queen.
I think I would have had.
I was excited for the neon runway, the glow in the dark.
Me
Because my
too.
makeup that day, I mean, bitch, I came that day, that week, and you could see me from across the room. I was going, well, my outfit wasn't finished because I was in a competition. So I wasn't going to spend money making something that I was only going to wear.
You that outfit that you have gives me a girl from the X-Men. She has like this kind of like firework ability, I
Jubilee,
believe.
yes.
Jubilee.
I
It gives me
was
Jubilee
going for more
vibes.
like, I would have came out in like roller skates and like probably an updo pony with like a workout band. I would have been like with like some, like a gym
That would have been more
80s
like,
sucking.
yeah. I think that you would have got if they would have been confused on that
No. If I mean they would have gotten the
because it
reference.
was supposed to be rave wear.
Really? Was that the
That
description?
was yeah.
Well, bitch, I could be a raver. Fucking
He should have came out with some like sticks that glow in the dark.
mm,
That would have been so
do some
cool.
like yeah. But, I was excited for that one. Barbie, I mean that would have been a cute one too, which is following Tuesday. What else? But I mean, I'm excited for the reunion. So
Oh, would you like to talk about what you're gonna wear, what you have planned, or do you
I
want
don't
to
want
keep
to
it a
give
secret?
anything away too much. I don't want to give too much away, but
Can I ask if you're gonna be wearing a like drag outfit or is it gonna be a gown?
both
Where
for like the runway because I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna have like a big
from what I heard, we're gonna
obnoxious.
perform,
Hmm
and then after everybody performs, we're gonna do the reunion.
Yes.
Mm.
I've also been to like those. There's in Japan, we have these concerts, or not in Japan, but in the anime community, we have these concerts where we get glow sticks and then we all do like certain dances with like the song. I don't know if you ever seen that,
I
but
think I
there's
have.
this like show, these like singers. They're called Vocaloid or something like that, and they're AI like they're all electronic. No one's actually singing. They're using like the computers to create these holographic anime characters as well as their voices. So there's actually nobody behind the voice. It's all computerized, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they do like concerts with them, and I've been to one of their concerts. I think they're called like I can't remember,
Mm.
but they're called Vocaloid, like the band. And basically, like I love doing those. I've been to a lot of raves, but now that I'm older, I think like honestly, my whole life I've been more of like a like house beats kind of situation, house music. I like to chill more, but because I've always had like super energetic, like party going friends, I ended up always going to these parties that I didn't really want to be along, but I always did find somebody to take home.
Work.
But with that being said, though, like, you only been to one rave, like,
Yeah.
that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Were you not a? Did you party ever in high school?
I mean, yeah, I've been to like some house parties, girl. I
Did
mean,
you ever
some of
drink
them have been
alcohol when
raved
you're not supposed to?
back then, yeah. But she's legal, so.
She likes her
Oh,
wine.
bitch, I'm a wine connoisseur, honey. If I'm gonna drink anything, prefer it. I'm gonna drink wine, honey. I was drinking wine before this. Pink Moscato. But
I like
yes.
to drink wine with diamonds in the glass.
Mm, she's fancy like that.
Mm-hmm.
Work. Real drag queen of Dallas. Say
Mm-hmm.
your opening tagline. Go.
Mimosas in the house. Put a drink in her mouth. That one.
Staying on brand. Yeah. Okay. Work. Mine would have probably been. Mm, I don't know. It's in the name, and you know what? You can't forget it because it's iconic. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll work on that. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Oh my god! So remember when it was when I got eliminated the next episode,
Mm-hmm.
and we did see it together.
That was really
I
fun.
had a lot of fun with
That was
that. I
sickening.
like sharing that moment with us.
Mm-hmm.
I dressed up as Sia. I did like some really vague Sia outfit with like the bangs and the bow, and I might put it here. And I had Maddie. I had Iconique be Maddie from Who Dances for Sia. And
Mm-hmm.
she did a pretty good job. I really wish that we would have been able to do that blonde wig,
We
but
tried it. It was not danceable,
yeah,
but
but it was a lot of fun and it was
mm,
just so good. We didn't rehearse anything. It was pretty
on
good,
the
but I think
spot.
that if we do rehearse, it would be a pretty sickening, like, little like number.
Mm.
Oh, are you planning on doing any pageants?
We'll see. We'll see. I kind of do want to try out more, but I'm egotistical and I don't like to lose. No, I'm joking. But
Well, if you're planning on doing a pageant, I would start working on a gown because it
mm,
takes months sometimes because you
right.
gotta stone it down. Like
Mm-hmm.
it has to be stoned, mama. You should
Can't.
definitely like start thinking about FF5 for next year. Plus, it'll be like so much fun we can compete against each other.
We'll see.
Well, like
Even though we'll be backstage helping each other make each other's
I mean, no,
gowns
that's
and
really what it
shit.
was. Like, it was Noelle and Chanel. Noelle and Chanel were sitting next to each other, and Juana was there as well, helping out Noelle, and I was there helping out Chanel. But guess what? Like, we still helped out each other. Like, I helped Noelle get out of a dress while Juana like helped Chanel out and offered to like sew her in. So it was very sisterly. We were helping each other out, you know, there were extra people there. So basically it was like a really good kiki. I really enjoyed it. Maybe I'll be a little bit more stressed out when I do FFI, but
Mm-hmm.
if you really like if you do FFI, I would love to compete against you. If you do FFI, I'll do regular FFI. But if you
Uh-huh.
don't go, then I'll probably end up doing like FFI at large. But
Mm-hmm.
but even if we don't compete with each other, they did at large FFI at large. Um the regular division of FFI as well as Mr. on the
Mm.
same day. Like they had different programs, but they
Mm.
did it on the same day. So maybe the day that you're doing gown, I'm doing talent, or the day that you're doing talent, I'm doing gown. I think they did the presentation the second day, and then the first day they did like a gown, I believe. It was kind of weird. But
Mhm.
like with that being said though, we will see
We'll see. Do you want to take a break?
Hey, it's your homegirl Mimosa, just taking a quick break to give you time to follow us on all platforms at Mimosa Was Taken. That's Mimosa was taken. And follow my guest, Iconique, at It's Iconique. That's ICONIQUE.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's ICONE. So, Mimosa, what was that heart quenching question that you had earlier? Because I know you wanted to talk about it. So let's get into it.
So I was having a conversation with Androgynous
Hmm.
and Love Cage
From the
and
House of Cage.
mm, and she was talking about how like drag helped heal her soul.
Hmm.
Well, she said drag kind of helped me heal, and then she was trying to give me examples of what it healed, and I said like, girl, it healed your soul, and she's like,
Mm.
yes. And I told her I completely relate to that because, drag to me sometimes is very therapeutic, and I really feel like I'm like healing my inner child and healing my like, transformation and how things are going like that. And it's like, do all drag queens have like this attachment to drag, a very deep emotion, or do you think, well, that's my first question. Do you think that we all have some kind of like deep connection to the art form itself when we do it, or do you think it's more of a like some girls kind of just do it as a hobby because it's fun, kind of like
Um,
no different from like playing a sport?
that's a good question. I think it's both because I mean, from what I'll talk about the scene that I've noticed that I've been performing in recently. There's a couple girls who mostly do it for like the bookings, the gigs, trying to get their name out, get the coins, get the right pays, paid gigs and shit like that. And then there's others who I've seen like you obviously who really use drag as like not as an like escape route, but like as the person you are and the person you're like changing or like morphing into. Because for me it's like um when I first started out I was like, yeah, obviously I wasn't just a gay femboy. I was someone who like liked to dress up and wear the platforms, and and I always felt good in that too. And so when I would wear it, I was like, oh, this is a confidence booster. Look at me. Like, this is stepping out of my comfort zone, shit like that. And then when I first started performing, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this out. If it's fun, it's fun. I mean, I feel good doing it already. So might as well go on a stage and put on a show. And my first time, it was like just me blinking out. And I still do that to this day
That
sometimes.
happens sometimes to me too.
Yeah.
So I haven't done it in a hot minute because I've been more like self-aware of my
Hmm.
performances because I am trying to get better, you know. But basically, yeah, like I kind of love that feeling of the blackout. Like you don't know what happened, but you know it was great. Usually when I
And you
black
just like
out,
you just let it take over.
yeah, usually when I black out, I do the best.
Mm.
I wish I could just kind of control that, you know.
And it's like stage lights are on, music's starting, and you just go into a trance, literally.
Yeah, like it's like I sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna do, and then when the music starts, it's like Mimosa comes
Action.
out.
Mm. But yes, I mean, I definitely love drag. I'm not just a queen's queen. I just love the art form in general. I have so much respect for it too, because it's not easy work. It's expensive. It's not just about having the right outfits, looking good. It's about having the it factor, putting a good show, interacting with your
The je ne
audience.
sais quoi.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have the
Va va
oomph.
boom.
Exactly.
By Nicki Minaj.
Exactly. And if you want it, you want it. So va va boom. And I mean, yeah. And it's like, well, you can dress up. Well, it's a different thing. If you there's dressing up and looking like one, but there's when you're a drag queen, my expectation is like you are you know what your image is, even if you're just starting out or something like that, but it's like you know that you are someone who is meant to be seen when you're in drag. Because there's a drag queen, someone who's like, she's pretty. She's not just pretty, but she's like,
Not all the time.
no, but when you see a drag queen, it's just like, oh, you can't stop staring. Like,
I kind of like categorize you as a club kid.
really?
Yeah, because your makeup's like wild, girl.
I
Not
mean,
today. Today she's giving fish.
tonight I'm just doing natural.
Today she's giving fish, but like
Mm.
usually.
But I mean, oh, speaking of which, I love like I mean my our makeup styles are pretty um not so similar, but we do have a lot of similar details, I will
Who?
say. You and I.
Yeah, we both use a noticeable amount of blush.
Um I l- okay,
Big
I think
eyes.
I'm known for my blush because I do it everywhere and you can never put too much because it fades throughout the day too. So
It does.
mm,
And we do big eyes.
oh, I love a
Mine are
good
round
big
though.
doll. I love a good big doll. Bratty, just
I think
mhm.
you cut your cheeks a little bit more than I do.
I do have a lot higher eye contour where my cheeks are. I don't contour underneath.
I wear lashes.
So do I. Just not tonight. Just not tonight.
Oh.
But yes. So drag is fun. Drag is everything. I love going out and performing. I love seeing an audience, and it makes me feel good whenever I put on something that people want to see more of, and like they enjoyed themselves watching it, and they were interacting, whether it's like giving me a tip, and I'm like looking at them, and things like that, or when I'm like taking photos and things like that. Like when I put on my mug, that's when I feel Iconique's here. And I go into my like, it's like my armor. It's like my pride and joy. I wear it on my sleeve. So,
How long does it take for the full iconic like makeup?
well, I mean, when I take my time, everyone can take their time. I used to do it like in 4 hours, but I would like, take a break. I would like eat. I would watch a little something on YouTube. But if I can do it in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Because, I mean, I've got my eye shape down. I know what I'm going to do before I even do my base. So, and I used to do my base first, but I do my eyes
You know what's really
last.
funny? It used to be like that for me. I used to start on the top, like where my eyes are at, and then when I was done with that, I would then do like the foundation. But lately, I've been doing foundation then eyes,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm enjoying it. But I'm also doing a lot of nude, so if I make a mistake, I can easily cover it up. You
Well,
know.
girl, I use black. Black on black on black with like some dark ass shadows.
I'm using a new eyeliner that I'm not really used to, so I'm still trying to get like better at it kind of situation. Like I'm not bad at the eyeliner, but I want to be able to like pick it up and know exactly how to do it. I'm still putting too much thought into it.
Right.
It's not like second. Now I'm choking, girl. Oh,
Drink your Coke. Drink your Coke.
okay. We're gonna take a really quick break, real quick. I'm gonna put the what's it called?
Mm.
The
Interval thing of a blood.
standby.
Uh huh. We have some not so technical
Bitch, we're
issues.
meow meow.
We're chilling.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're back. Anyway, oh, that woke me up, girl.
I'm telling you, good old Coca
There's like
Cola.
a ghost stick in here or something. Like,
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
not sponsored by that me, my girl.
But yes, moving on.
What's next?
Well, I'm gonna continue doing my shows. Of course, being my own hostess with the mostest and booking girls and, meeting some new friends. And I mean, this coming year, beginning of the year, I have a really exciting uh opportunity that I've been with since Dirty Dicks, and we're opening a new location, and it's going to be an official gay bar up in Denton, which there is none, surprisingly. So yeah, it's going to be like a specific type of like, not just like a whoa, we have like pride flags and shit. No, it's going to be like a drag bar. It's going to have like the gay scene. It's going to have all that.
A little stage, maybe.
Exactly. To
I
perform.
get ready room.
Yes, ma'am. All
Next,
that.
not next to.
We're gonna have some dining too, so it's gonna be bar and grill.
Okay, word.
Yes, ma'am.
Brunch. I'm telling you, girl, brunch. Was there ever a specific moment during your journey in drag that you were really just just like happy, but not like feeling your jush, not like, oh, not that, more like just like, like someday
I will say, I
over a
mean, like, I was feeling
rainbow.
that before I got casted on Showdown. I mean, that was a really good, fun opportunity. I made great connections. I love meeting new girls. I made new sisters, new family, obviously. But before that, by that time, I was already hosting shows for uh, well over a year now, and I was doing my things, and I was performing not not in the same cities, but mostly in the same spots. Like, oh, I'll do a casual. Let's do a Sunday show at Dick's. Let's do a show over here at blah 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 blah, things like that. And I was like, okay, I'm satisfied, but what's what's coming? And then whenever I did go to Roundup for the first time, and I mean, I've heard of the girls before, like we said earlier. Um, but I walked in first time and I got approached, and since then I was like, oh, exciting. I'll do this. This is my first time doing a competition aspect. So I was like, you know what, let me feel my judge, because I was like, "Hmm, I know what it takes, and I still do, and I'm giving what it's supposed to give. Um, but and that's no shade, no shade. But you know, you will see. And I'm gonna be bothering you in every city. Be like, oh, Iconique's there. Again? Yes, bitch. I'm everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. You can't keep a bad doll down. No child's play.
Do you like doing drag during the winter or during the cold or during the hot?
Oh, I mean, I do not like to sweat at all. So, I mean,
So
I've sweat off my lashes. I've smeared my lipstick. I've like had to pat myself hundreds of times. So no, I mean, when it's a cool, chill day, yeah, and live for those. hmm A nice breeze. I mean, surprisingly, rainy days bring in a good crowd because they're like,
I think about the rain makes people want to go out the house.
right,
Mm.
and they're like, I'm not gonna be in the rain, but I'm gonna be inside, just not at my house.
One would maybe say with an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
Ella,
Uh,
Ella,
a a
a.
work.
Well, girl, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me on my socials at IITTS underscore iconique. My Instagram will have a photo right here. Snapchat, I don't really use that because I have my real name for that. So redacted. Let's see. Facebook, um, iconique. Same thing. It's iconique. What else? I have a Twitter, but not for those reasons. So,
Me too, girl. Me
ah,
too, girl. And I have an alt account
girl,
too.
once Tumblr stopped all those
Yes,
nudity,
ma'am. It was
everyone went
such
to
a sad day for
Twitter,
the internet.
right? But you know what? Twitter has the good shit now.
Now what they do because everybody from
Mm,
Tumblr went on Twitter.
that part. But
Okay, yeah.
we're back. Again. But everything's been going good really far, and I'm excited to see what happens
I'm
next.
excited too. It was so much
So
fun.
we'll
Like,
see. I'm gonna do some pageants soon. Everyone's
same. I'm gonna be very busy with that.
mhm.
because I'm also gonna do the career off as soon as possible too.
Word.
And I'm also trying to apply to Drag Race, but they're asking a lot during the application process.
They
But
just add on more to it every year.
but basically, like, yeah, like, ugh, it's taking so much time. I have to get in drag just to take footage. Really
Mm.
don't want to.
And then when you are in drag, you forgot.
Yeah, very
Right.
much that. That's very much that kind of tease. Or it's too late in the day, so your makeup looks way too bad. Oh, it's just how it is.
But
But thank you so much for coming, girl.
of course,
Had so much
this was
fun.
really fun. I'm excited.
Oh, maybe next time let's not do it when it's like, you know,
Uh huh.
when I'm like this tired, girl. I wonder how the girls are gonna react to this mask.
I hope they live for it because I do.
I feel like the purge.
Sickening them.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Bottom of the Barrel with Mimosa and our special guest, Iconique. She was the
Mm.
first one eliminated from the showdown.
Okay, bitch, you don't have to rub it in.
But she is obviously an iconic performer, an iconic businesswoman. She is a self-made queen. She saw opportunities, has jumped on those opportunities, and they have panned out. She's only been in the gig for about 2 years, and she already is running her own
Almost
show.
2 years.
Almost two
Yeah.
years, and she's already running her own show. She's booking the girls. She's getting like a little prize for us. So it's like one of those things where like she's really out here paving the way for herself. A traditional self-made queen. So I do want to go ahead and give like applause for.
Thank you. I appreciate
Maybe I'll
it
put
so
some
much.
sounds to make it seem like yeah, woo, kind of situation.
Mm.
But I was like very lovely for you to be here. I really enjoyed this.
Could it be anywhere else? Literally,
This
she's
is
kidnapped
I'm gonna
me.
try to edit this for Wednesday
Mhm.
at noon. I think I'm gonna do that. I think it'll be so much fun.
Right.
And like, of course, ugh. But once again, just in case, I'm gonna say thank you for being on here, and I can't wait to see you back.
Yes.
Can't wait to see Iconique 2.0.
Cheers.
Cheers. One hit for the cams. Bye. Follow us on all platforms at Mimosa Was Taken. That's MIMOSA Was Taken. And follow my guest, Iconique, at It's Iconique. That's IITTS_ICONIQUE. And that was Bottom of the Barrel, the show where we talk to the eliminated cast of the Showdown Season 6. Thank you again for Iconique on coming to the show. Tune in next time to watch me interview the bitch that sent me home. Please follow, like, and subscribe. It means a lot to me and my guests. And remember, Mimosa was in the house, put a drink in her mouth.